こんにちは。はじめまして。キティです。よろしくお願いいたします。Hi. I just said, hello, it's Kitty McKay. So nice to meet you. Please think kindly of me. That is part of me. I lived for years and years in Japan, and it's become such a deeply informative and wise part of myself, and I love it so, so much, and I love Japan. And over the course of time, we'll talk about lots of different things that Japan does and can teach us and can help us with our day-to-day. Today, what I wanted to do was to start looking at this cool work that I did called Breathing in Bold, and start the discussion, start the conversation about how we live, that we have this intellectual, brilliant piece of ourselves that goes through our day-to-day. And so often, that's the only level we're living from. But we're meant to be also partnering with our soul and getting guidance and wisdom and reassurance and connection and joy and bliss. And it's so easy to do. It's just that that wasn't taught when you were a senior in high school. You probably weren't even taught how to balance your checkbook. But it's really that basic of a life skill. So, what I wanted to do today is to just begin with a little excerpt. That would be called an excerpt. A little excerpt from my book, Breathing in Bold. And I wrote this book several years ago. It came to me in a dream. I had lost my husband suddenly. He died of a heart attack. And at the time that I wrote the book, our son was really struggling. And I had this incredible dream about how Robbie came back to life and helped rescue his son. And also, he was sent back to life so that he could rescue the world. Because the world was living in fear and fighting one another, and kind of like today, even though this was written several years ago. So, please join me in this very first session of reading, breathing in Bold together. And we can keep checking in because we're going to have more and more excerpts from the book as we go on. And of course, you're always welcome to buy it too. But without going into a lot of detail of the journey that brought me here today, I'm going to read the foreword really quickly, and then we're going to talk about some of the teachings from the book. But this is going to really help you see what it felt like and where the genesis of where this book came from. The call was the one thing that was finally too big for Kat to contain. As her hand traveled the short distance from her ear to the phone base, the will that had been holding her little family together for the past 7 years crashed like a wedding gift wine glass onto tile, shattering into fine shards and spraying far beyond the point of initial impact. The undetected bits of glass would threaten bare feet for a long time to come. So that was the place that this was originally written. But there was so much richness from writing the book and really putting into the words my understanding of how we connect to our deeper, wiser part and how we're meant to. And it doesn't matter what religion you are, you have a part of you that really wants to partner on your day-to-day. So, perhaps I could get to the right page. This is the main character on our book. His name is RJ, and he's explaining to his family how he was sent back to Earth to save mankind. There's some good lessons here. I've been sent here to jog your memory, and to help you navigate these challenging times. Like those who have near-death experiences and return with hope-filled stories of the other side, I've come back to reassure you. Your spirit is eternal, and your being is ultimately protected, always. The time has come for you to trust in your mystifying journey and connect to your higher power. You, yes, little old you sitting there watching this, you've come to play a very special part in the whole of life's dance. You are so much bigger than your perceived limitations. You are part of the intricate dance of creation. It's time to stop shrinking and start linking to the magnificence of your moments. You are mighty love. Do you live like you're mighty? Do you live like you are specifically chosen to be born here at this time? Like you've been divinely appointed? Or do you live in apology for taking up space? Wait, you say. Who am I to think this way? Be assured, I am a messenger for all religions and all people. Like a universal remote, my signal is accessible to everyone. Neither a savior nor a holy person, I work on a different level than your sacred teachings and core beliefs. I assist with mechanical things. Think of me as a repairman, sent on a celestial service call. You need a higher speed connection to truth, and it's available in your area this month for only $9.99. No, that's not in the book. I have instructions for activating your hookup, and that's what we're going to be doing. You see, it's so darn simple. And each time we do one of these sessions, we're going to dive deeper into these simple little daily things you can do. You don't have to remember anything. You don't have to eat right. You don't have to exercise. The one thing that is the bridge to all of this, and it's all we're going to end with today, is just breathing. It's breathing in bold. It's really bringing breath into your body. When you start to spin out of control, you just breathe. In through your nose and out through your mouth. If that's all you do until the next time we get together, you're going to find you already start to feel a sense of peace, a sense of safety, a sense of, I don't know why, but I feel a little better. So this is our very first B1 breathing in bold session. It's B1 because we're going to be going down, digging more deeply in an elevator each time we get together. In Japan, they don't have a lot of space. So instead of all these buildings going up, they have some shopping centers that have like basement 1, basement 2, basement 3, basement 4, going down. So B1, breathing in bold for our first time together. We're going to have many more if you'd like to join me. And I'd love to hear how this works for you. This is just the start, and I'm really glad to be on the journey with you. Thank you. Love you. Mean it. Bye bye.